Hi everybody, day 12. So I'm in a parking lot and I just randomly had this thought of something that occurred about a year ago or within the last year. So there's this thing about over the last year I've been asking questions of my body and seeing what my body requires in terms of food, in terms of exercise, and being in more communion with my body. And when I was first starting this, I had heard about this tool about asking your body what it requires and doing muscle testing. So you can hold an item, let's say a food, in front of you, and then and you can ask body, show me yes. And oftentimes you'll lean forward if it's something you really require and desire, and you'll lean back if it's not. And so I decided to try this out going to a grocery store. And I didn't try it out at the grocery store I work at because I didn't want, people to be like, what the heck are you doing? So I went to Whole Foods and I decided to try it out and see if my body required eggs. And so I went to this grocery store, to Whole Foods, and I got this dozen of eggs, and I was like holding it close to me, and I would kind of rock forward, but I couldn't tell. And I thought maybe the reason it wasn't working is because maybe I wasn't asking loud enough. Because you know how sometimes you don't hear something, so you talk louder. So I decided I couldn't decide in that moment, or at least I thought I couldn't decide, or my body couldn't decide. So I bought 2 dozen eggs, and I purchased them, and then I went out to my car, and I was like, okay. I looked around, and there was nobody in the parking lot. There was a car parked right next to me, but whatever. And so I went to my passenger side. I put the eggs down, and I held these eggs right in front of me, and the first batch of eggs, and I held them in front of me, and I asked, body, do you require these eggs? And I kind of leaned forwards, and I was like, oh, that's good. And I put it back down, and then I grabbed the other one, and I put it in front of me, and I asked, body, and and I said, body, do you require these eggs? So I'm holding these eggs in front of me, and I figured if I yelled louder, that maybe I would be able to tell more. So anyways, both times my body kind of rocked forwards, whatever. And so then I finish, and I'm like, oh, that's good. I turn around to go to the driver's side of my car, and I turn around, and there's this guy right behind me, frozen in his tracks, trying to get into his car, which I'm blocking, and looking kind of terrified, like, who is this crazy hippie chick holding eggs in front of her and asking her body if it requires eggs at the top of her lungs? So I just thought it was really funny because when you ask your body these questions, it's not like you necessarily have to ask it and yell at the top of your lungs, though I did. So just wanted to share that. As we ask our body, you can ask your body a lot of questions, and it's so wonderful to ask it because you get more awarenesses and you go towards that. But I just thought it was hilarious that there I was in the parking lot at Whole Foods asking my body at the top of my lungs if it required eggs. Anyways, and then I got in my car afterwards, and I started laughing. I burst out laughing, and that guy drove away really fast. He looked really scared. Anyways, okay, hope everybody has a great day. And ask your body, do you require these eggs? For today, I have to go to the dentist. And I asked my body, do you require going to the dentist, really? And it does. Darn it. So I'll be going there soon. All right, bye.